Good morning, my mystic tribe. This is the reading for, what is today's date? October... This is October 5th. Let me see. That's pretty bad that I don't know what the date is. Yes, October 5th. Okay, I was right. I had to look on my computer. Duh. It's just like yesterday was just a total fog. I took pain medicine because I threw my back out carrying down a heavy laser printer into my office area down the steps on Friday. I was in so much pain yesterday, so I took one of my scripts that I had left over from my surgery. Well, that didn't fare so well. It left me so loopy all day long. I had a hard time functioning. So, my brain is still a little bit foggy, and I'm not taking that again. And the funny is, it didn't affect me that way after my surgery. So it probably has to be a combination of my 50-pound weight loss and my metabolism changing. Anyhow, enough of that. I am going to do something for the first time for you guys. I was inspired by Charmed Intuition Tarot to start my own charm collection. Most of the stuff in here is not a quote-unquote jewelry charm. I've got a few of those in here. But things from around my house. And I am going to do a charm casting today. And I will get into that. I put even a candle in here for, lighting your way. A couple dominoes that mean something, like the blank domino and the one for new beginnings, or this could also be interpreted as duality of decisions, choices, depending on the rest of the cards. I've got chakra stones. I made some little things from, these are beads that I made out of polymer clay a long time ago. The fall leaf. This is representing harvest to me and representing fall, autumn. A good timing charm. The jack-o'-lantern is symbolizing to me somebody who is wearing a mask, or it's almost like a mask. If you think of the history of the jack-o'-lantern, the headless horseman wore a pumpkin. And, nobody knew what his real face was, right? This is kind of the feeling with this charm. This I made out of polymer clay to represent a tusk, an elephant tusk. And this is representing wisdom. Not only wisdom, but protection, because the elephants would use their tusks in battle. I've got two of these dice. I've got some of these teardrops. Like, one of them's like really smoky looking, which is something that obscured or hidden. I got this bottle cap, which is telling me like fun, partying. And depending on where it falls or how it, lays, it could be excessive drinking. This here is another bottle cap. Simple life. I've got I got this charm here. It has words on it. This one is courageous, having courage. I've got a cross in here. It's a Celtic cross, but it's still a cross, representing faith, burdens, What else do I have? I've got some cutesy buttons in here. This is saying joy. There's one that I'm looking for. Oh, heart. I got a couple different hearts in here. Here's one of them. I've got a penny for small money. There's actually a quarter in here to represent larger money. These are brown leaves. This is what's decaying to me. And almost like with this tail on here, almost reminds me of the mouse card or the mice card in the Lenormand or Lenormand, representing something decaying, something being eaten away at. I got a clover for luck. I made this one out of that, you know, those shrinky dink things. I drew a clover and I made a charm. That was done a long time ago. This here is interesting. I made this pendant out of polymer clay. And to me, it is like representing, it reminds me of a labyrinth. You know, people going through a maze, trying to find their way, running into walls and having to backtrack and find another way. That's kind of what this energy of this one is. I've got a train for transportation. I got a couple of these trains. There's a few of them. This is one I want to show you. My 8-ball bead. I made this bead out of polymer clay. This is the game of chance, the luck of the draw. This could also be, you know, you remember those 8 balls that you used to shake to get an answer, yes, no, maybe, not likely type thing. You know, shaking that 8 ball and seeing what comes up. Almost could even be fortune telling. Okay. We got the name Mike on here. Buckle up. You're going in for a ride. You're in for a ride. That's what this one represents. I got a moon face. I don't think I have a sun. I got to make a sun to put in here. I think I am going to get out my polymer clay and make some other things to throw in here. Some of these things I may keep, some I may not. I got some tiger's eye. Yin and yang. I look at the rough side. The way I distinguish is there's 2 different textures. The rough side is more to me when it is, that would be face down. That could be representing not embracing either your masculine or your feminine, or not quite there yet in balance. But the rough side I think of as masculine and the smooth side as feminine. I've got a starfish, star of hope, rejuvenation, because if a live starfish, if they lose part of one of their legs, they will grow another one. Rejuvenation. These are paper roses from my scrapbooking collection. You know, different color roses means different things. I even have in here somewhere, you know, I've got different things like lapis. You know, this is watery. These are beads I made. I got little tiny dice. These are dice beads. Here's one of them. Here's a white rose. This is a polymer clay rose that I made. So, yeah, I just went around my room. Birdcage. Being captured. Being trapped. You know, I got this pendant here. This filigree. You know, it kind of reminds me of, you know, it's so intricate. Something that you would wear out in public. For right now, and its beauty, this to me, I see this as more of like you wear this a pendant like this to a social event. This is like my garden card from the Lenormand. We already saw joy. What else is in here? I've got a lion, also representing courage. It's hard to see. This is a bead representing courage. Could also be Leo energy. This is a very sharp object. I look at this as like a sword or a knife. A cut, sudden decision, sudden cutting. Kind of like the scythe. I've got feathers in here. More chakra stones. I also have a stone here to represent a mountain or an obstacle. I've got clear quartz. This is crystal. I think this is smoky quartz. What's this down here? You know, I got a musical note. I think that's what this one is. If I could pick it up. I'm using my bad hand. Oh, no, this is 1/2. 1/2. You know, that could be significant. Now, your decision of making a brand new start is the first thing that comes to my mind. I got some of these little beads here. Now, here's my clear quartz crystal. I got citron in here also somewhere. I have a dream catcher. An angel. So yeah, so that's some of my charms. And this box is, it's vintage, antique. It was from World War II. I got this at an estate sale. The original owner was in the Airborne, U.S. Army Airborne 101 that landed in Normandy on D-Day. And this was his box. When I picked this box up, I felt his spirit. I saw his story. I saw him in the grassy fields where he jumped. You know, I saw a lot. And this was his box. He actually survived and passed away at old age. And when I walked past this box a few times when I was going through the house at this estate sale, and it called me. It said, buy me, buy me, buy me. And I went over and I touched it. And I felt his energy. And, you know, I had to have this box. Anyhow, I will do my charm casting towards the end. It'll be part of the reading today. How about that? Okay, now that I spent the first, 13 minutes talking about that, I am going to go ahead and get started on the reading. Messages and guidance, please, for today, October 5th, 2020, for my Mystic Tribe. Don't want them falling out yet. I guess they want to jump today. And I'm going to do things. Let's see here. We have the tree. The bear. The birds. The lady or woman. And the ship. Okay, this is kind of looking not too bad. But what I'm feeling here is this woman is about to have a very important conversation that is major, that is big. It's been really weighing heavy on her. But this is an important conversation that she's going to have with either, some of you, this could be health. Others of you, this could be with a family member. And with the bear and the tree here, this is very strong, very deep. This could actually be like a matriarch or patriarch of the family. So this woman needs to have this conversation with probably one of her parents about moving. It feels like this woman is going to be leaving, either going on a journey, could be a vacation, or could be moving away. And I feel like long distance. And this reading is pretty direct just with the Lenormand. I'm going to add another layer of Lenormand cards and see how this develops, to see if anything else comes out. Yeah, I just said important conversation. This is big. With the key and the moon. Yeah, I feel like this is mother. Mother energy. The tower. The incense burner. This is one of Rana George's extra cards. And we have the fox. This definitely feels job related. Okay? This decision to move, it's like moving towards a job is what I'm getting. Okay? And the incense burner is, I'm going to go intuitively. I'm getting smoke and mirrors. A cleansing, a clearing of the smoke and mirrors. I feel like this is something that the woman has hidden for a while. She has not brought it to surface, and now all of a sudden, D-Day comes, moving day comes, you know, she's got to have this conversation. The tower and the birds. This feels like corporate meetings as well. So I'm getting a couple different messages here. And with these two cards, she's definitely hidden this fact for as long as she possibly could. These two cards are corporate meetings that she has to, you know, finally tell the family about. And this is also about looking and taking on a new perspective. The Tower card is about putting things into perspective as well. So this conversation is about trying to get family members to see things in another perspective, because this is going off by herself alone for a job situation. And it doesn't feel as though I'm getting the sense that the family's not happy about it. This isn't a very important conversation. Important conversations, these two knight each other. Very important conversation that she has to have with, and these two together with a mother figure. Because we've got family here too. These four cards are screaming important, something important that's going to be with a mother figure, that's going to be emotional. Yeah, so this is not going to, I mean, it's kind of like one of them bittersweet moments that the mother's happy that the daughter is going somewhere in life, but she's sad because she doesn't want to see her daughter move off by herself away from home. I'm getting a very young energy with this woman. Now, if you are the man, this is what's coming up in your family, this conversation between a daughter and a mother. This could all, or, if you are the man that's moving away, maybe she's representing your mother. But this woman, if you're a man, is somebody important in your life. They could also be moving towards where you are at if this is a significant other, if you are living apart. If you are the woman, most likely this is you, or you could be the mother. You could actually be the bear in this, and this is about your daughter. Okay, so you kind of have to decide what role that you are playing. But that's pretty much what I get with the Lenormand. I am going to get out the tarot. Okay, we're going to throw some tarot cards as well. See what they have. And I am using reversals today. I don't always read reversals, but, I have to obey Spirit. Spirit tells me, you're going to read reversals, you're going to read reversals. And I just noticed I wasn't zoomed out. There you go. There, now you can see the cards. Okay, first card out. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. So this is exactly what I said. This woman has been keeping this secret about this move for a while. And if this is not for a job, this is for a good-looking man, probably. But, see, she's not hiding it anymore. The secret's coming out. She's, you can't see it down there. The secret's coming out. We have the 10 of Wands reversed also, which is she's dropping the responsibilities at home. It is like, or she's somebody in the family may be viewing her as, dropping her responsibilities, ignoring her responsibilities. But she's lightening her load. She's been burdened. She is letting the secret out. She's telling what's going on because her little secret had been burdening her for so long. All these reverse cards. And reverse cards could also be something, an energy that's not fully developed. I don't see why all these reverse cards are coming out here. We've got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups both reversed. These are this is not an easy conversation. This is selfishness, and these are upright. It could be words of encouragement, words of love. I felt that this was not going to be easy. There's definitely going to be oppositions here. And we have the Knight of Wands. That is a change. That is a change of direction. That is total turnaround. And also to me, depending on the reading, and this reading in particular, it resonates. Change of address. So this move, just be expected. It's not going to be an easy conversation. Family's not going to be too receptive to you moving, or to the woman moving. And there could be even some harshness, some negative. Now I understand why the incense burner is here. Because there's going to be some negative attitudes towards this move. Now, incense burner is to clear out negative energy. Okay, so it's like you may need to burn some incense. You may need to do some meditation and relaxation and try to shake off the negative energy, the negative reception that somebody's going to receive over this move, even though career-wise it is a positive move. Okay. I want to get an Angel Answers card for you guys. Angels, may we have some final guidance for my mystic tribe, whoever this reading is for. This says wait. What's the wait about? Please. Why is the wait card here? Romance. Wait on romance. Okay, this is, this could be even a totally different message here. But wait, don't do anything about romance right now. Just wait about this romance. But, okay, there could be romantic interest involved in this decision making also. I already said that. For some of you, this is not a job. This is a romantic interest. And this is a saying about waiting about the romance. But for those of you with your job or moving and bettering your life, you need to be assertive with those family members. Now, for real fun, we're going to do some charms. And I got to give Kelly from Truth and Story credit for this. I got a box lid from Angel Guidance Board that I've had for years. The dice in there, and there's a significator in there that came from this board also. But this is my little charm casting box that I came up with. And like I said, I have to give Kelly from Truth and Story credit on this. This is divided into 4 segments. The 4 corners are the 4 elements. It should be this way. Yeah. This is air and fire, earth, and water. Then we have this inner kind of spiral thing that she developed that she had gotten from the Wildwood Tarot. A spiral spread that goes with the Wildwood Tarot. Anyhow, this is the nucleus. This is the central issue. This inner ring is like what's inside, internal, subconscious. Maybe even going on behind the scenes. And this outer is the conscious, the physical world. What's going on? Okay? What we know. And you can even take this a step further and do what's above and what's below. What's outward, what's working under the surface. So, way she explained it with her chart, sometimes she just does the elements, or sometimes she just does the circle. Sometimes or the spiral, sometimes she combines it both. I like the idea of combining it both. So, I am going to go ahead and grab my charms. This is my first charm casting ever, folks. And I'm just going to do this. Let's see what's all about. Okay. Sorry, I know that was a little bit noisy. But we have a lot going on here. Okay. In the subconscious, with this bead. This is like, this bead to me is, I hate to touch them. I shouldn't be touching them. Do I have a pointer somewhere? I guess I can use it. Wait, where's my big feather? Okay, we will use my big feather to point things out. Okay, we have this bead here. This was in the subconscious, right? Or the consciousness. And to me, this is bringing out things from the subconscious into the conscious mind. This bead here reminds me of the levels of, or the different dimensions that beings can exist. Leveling up. This is like a spiritual awakening, enlightenment. And this here in the realm of air, in the mind, is shouting out, you know, the key to everything is this fall. This is like I said, this reminds me of autumn. This fall, you know, things coming out of somebody's going through a spiritual awakening. And with the trumpet bead is also pointing over this way as well. Trumpets are, this is reminding me of spiritual protection. It's like spiritual protection is key, and things from another dimension could be affecting you. Or this could be you entering another dimension this fall. This here is like a spiritual awakening. And I think, and somebody's really seriously thinking about this. Over here we have the throat chakra. It's kind of outside of these rings. And this side is the smooth side. So this is the masculine, or the feminine rather. This could be the significator. You know, being out there, and this is in the realm of water. We've got water over here. And with yin and yang, this is something very emotional. Somebody's talking about their feelings, which kind of makes sense when you think of the main reading. This is a feminine. This could be the mother in the physical world, speaking your truth to your mother. The smoky quartz is showing up here also. A need of cleansing and clearing. Because somebody with the clover here has, you know, got their stroke of luck. The pink roses is about affection. It's about love. And, you know, there's been a stroke of luck. I feel as though the job, it's a combination of job and security, or romance. So I think there's love involved here along with job. The starfish turned upside down is that, you know, you are going to be experiencing some guidance. You know, right now there may be some hurt feelings, some injury right now. But with the starfish here is telling me that it will be rejuvenated. It's just not happening right now. And you got double sixes here. This is the wish fulfillment. This is the lucky, to me, when you think of playing dominoes, everybody wants to get the double six. You know, everybody wants this. This is what, you know, the ultimate goal. This is luck. You got the luck. You got luck twice here, and also wish fulfillment. We've got the train here, which is traveling for emotional reasons. We've got here's talking about smoky quartz and incense, a cleansing and a clearing. This one here is a bottle cap upside down. It'd be funny if his name was Mike. I'm just saying. But this is Mike's hearts, you know, their hard lemonade and stuff. This is kind of reminding me of good times. This is kind of reminding me of relaxation. It's upside down. You're not relaxed quite yet. But once you make that move with the train and you travel to where you're going, you know, things could improve. There's more traveling over here. There's 2 trains here. And this is in the physical realm. This is actually in the emotional. So this is an emotional trip. Over here in the earth, we have nothing in fire. I want to mention that. Because this trumpet beat is mostly, the tip of it is in fire. But it's mostly, we only have the 3 elements here. So there's a little bit of passion. There might be some lack of passion, a lack of motivation. Because there's nothing over here. But over here in earth, we have the jack-o'-lantern. He's kind of almost facing down. The jack-o'-lantern is telling me that, and it's in the subconscious. And it's like deep down, you know, things aren't always as they seem. Subconsciously, the flower, everything is all flowery. This could be a warning. This might be why the angels came up with the wait on romance. If you're moving for the job, that's great. But wait on this romance. Because subconsciously, in the physical realm, planet Earth, things are not as they seem. They appear flowery, but they may not be. And let's see, we got another charm over here. I'm going to move this for a second. Okay, I got to see which charm this is. This is the bat. Okay, the bat reminds me of vampires. The bat could also be transformation. But vampire could suck your soul. Suck the soul out of you. You know, there is definitely a warning here in the physical realm. And it's somebody that you're dealing with. Something that looks very flowery and flattering and all high schooler, girlish, you know. But things aren't as they seem. There is a bat here. And the first thing, the bat to me depends on the context, depends on the question and other charms around. And what the cards came out. Sometimes the bat is a transformation. It goes from person to bat. Again, echoing here, no, things aren't what they seem. The bat is, in bat form, he's not exactly the vampire yet. But he's chattery. He's flattering. You know, he tells you exactly what you want. But this is a warning for you. Wait on the romance. Anything else that I see? Well, that's all the charms that's there. Okay, so this I'm going to conclude my reading with. Let me know what you thought of the charm reading. I really, really want to know. And that's it for now. And I thank you for watching. And I will see you next time. Blessed be.